Hey guys, how we doing? Everybody dry? Ish? You know, I will tell you before we get going, I think this is absolutely perfect at a training. Now normally I would be at an event, I'd say, you know what, so unfortunately the weather's inclement, the whole 9 yards. The truth of the matter is, I think it's perfect. This whole bridge was built because of rain. This impact that it had on our whole entire community was remarkable. And I'm going to speak about him in a little while, but I'm also going to talk about a remarkable human being, a dear friend, and a wonderful example of a DPW employee, someone who makes an enormous difference as a public servant in Stephen Fisher. But before I do that, I'd like to recognize some officials who are with us today. Nina Poshabak, the county clerk. And Rob Stanley, the town supervisor, who really has been phenomenal through this whole process. I was proud that I told him when I walked up and saw him, I said, you did a great job of color coding your shirt, our stuff. It's really impressive. When I think about what this place was like, where we stand right now, just a few short months ago, it's remarkable. It's a testament to the DPW effort, but it's also a testament to a community that came together, made an enormous difference. Henry Stout, is Henry with us today? There you are. I didn't see you, Henry. I'm sorry. And Patty Rudge. Patty? Where are you at? Patty, raise your hand. Patty's been instrumental, again, with the beautification process around this bridge. And we owe really the community a debt of gratitude as well, because this is a wonderful example of everybody coming together. Hurricane Irene and Tropical Storm Lee were the worst natural disasters our county has ever seen. That's ever. I stood here, literally right here, with Senator Schumer and tried to explain to him that this beautiful country road, which used to have a box culvert underneath, that you'd never really have even realized as you drove across, was now a 35-foot deep, 50-foot across canyon. And it was only one of countless situations where enormous damage had taken place within our community. So, I can't wait to tell him about today. I can't wait to tell him not only about the asphalt and the steel and the concrete, but about the blood, sweat, and tears of the people that went into it, whether it be the community or whether it be an incredible DPW work staff who really have just done amazing things. And when asked, what do you think we should do? They did something incredibly selfish, incredibly selfless. They said, I would like to name this bridge after Stephen Fisher. Let me tell you, Stephen Fisher was an amazing human being. For those of you who didn't get the privilege of knowing him, you are the poorer for it. For those of you who knew him and loved him, you knew how special he was. A committed public servant, a wonderful husband and father, a wonderful son, just a special human being that I always say exemplified what public service is all about. Quiet dignity and making a difference in your community. And so when I was asked by the DPW crew to name it after him, I couldn't think of a better person to name it after, because it really exemplifies the entire spirit of the DPW and how they have responded on the heels of Hurricane Irene. They've been out making a difference in community by community, road by road, day by day, over the course of the last 9 months. And they're the ones, along with the community, that have rebuilt Ulster County, and I couldn't be more proud to be the county executive in a place. And I always say, the Hurricane Irene may have come through and given us one heck of a punch, but our community is amazing at getting up off the mat and fighting back. And so, I would like to first ask Henry Stout from the Full Moon. Again, this is a wonderful business that it's in our community, employs people in our community, makes a difference in our community. He's also going to be very pleased to find out that we're going to be paving the first 3 miles of this road in the second half of June. So we're very excited about that. We're hopeful that will be helpful. And now we're looking for funding to be able to do even more. But it's now open. I'll also want to say, before I have Henry come up to say a few words, for those of you who don't know, when you couldn't pass this road and there was damage on the other side, it means there were children stuck. It means Frost Valley Camp was isolated. It meant people could not get through. Emergency service personnel couldn't get through. We were left in a very difficult situation. And you guys didn't leave that ATV trail over there, did you? No, that's gone now?
It's lovely though. It's great. It's there.
You know, they did a wonderful job of improvising to make sure that people could be safe, so people could get through. And again, this is, I think, again, having rain on a day like today is absolutely, absolutely perfect. So, Henry, would you please join me for a moment? I'd love for you to say a few words. Thank you very much.